Hello, English adventurers. This is Adam, and welcome back to the English Adventure podcast, where language meets real life and fluency is built one brave step at a time. Let me ask you something right now. Have you ever felt confident listening to English podcasts or watching movies, but the moment you try to speak, your mind just goes blank? Maybe you understand every word someone says, but when it's your turn to respond, nothing comes out. The sentence is in your head, but your mouth says, "Nope, not today." If this has ever happened to you, you're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common challenges learners face. And today, we're going to talk about it openly, honestly, and practically. In this episode, we'll explore why so many learners understand English but still struggle to speak it. I'll share some of the biggest reasons behind this frustrating gap, and more importantly, I'll give you practical tips that can help you speak with more confidence and less fear. Whether you're learning English for work, for travel, or just because you love languages, this episode is for you. So grab your headphones, maybe a notebook, and let's get started on turning that understanding into fluent, confident speaking. Oh, and before we dive in, if you find value in this podcast, please follow us on your favorite platform and share it with a friend who's also learning English. That way, we can keep growing this incredible community of learners just like you. Now, let's begin. Let me introduce you to someone. Her name is Emma. Emma had been studying English for years. She could watch full episodes of English television shows without subtitles, read novels, and even follow news reports. She had all the knowledge in her mind, vocabulary, grammar, even idioms. But when she had to speak, it was like hitting a wall. I remember going with Emma to a tourist cafe while she was visiting London. I suggested we order in English to practice. She smiled and agreed. But when it was her turn to speak, she froze. Her eyes shifted. She looked at the menu again, even though she knew what she wanted. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. I could see it in her face. She was nervous, unsure, maybe even embarrassed. Afterwards, I asked her what happened. She said, "I knew exactly what I wanted to say, but the moment I tried, I got scared. What if I say it wrong? What if they don't understand me?" That moment stuck with me because it's something I've seen again and again. You might be nodding along right now. Maybe you've had a moment just like Emma's. You know the words, but speaking them feels like walking a tightrope with no net. Let's talk about why that happens and what we can do about it. So, what's going on here? Why can you understand English but still struggle to speak it? There are several key reasons, and once you understand them, you'll be better prepared to overcome them. 1, you're not practicing the right skill. Think of understanding and speaking as two different muscles. You've been exercising your understanding muscle through listening, reading, and studying. But your speaking muscle, that one might still be asleep. Speaking is an active skill. It needs daily practice. You can't expect to lift a heavy weight without building strength first. The same goes for speaking. If you're not speaking regularly, it won't feel natural when you need it most. 2, fear of making mistakes. This one is huge. Many learners are terrified of saying the wrong thing. Maybe you're afraid of using the wrong tense, mispronouncing a word, or being laughed at. But here's the truth. No one learns without making mistakes. Mistakes aren't signs of failure. They're signs that you're growing. Every mistake is a step forward, not a step back. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes. What matters is communication, not perfection. 3, you're lacking confidence. Confidence doesn't magically appear. It's built slowly through repeated action. If you've never practiced speaking English out loud, of course you'll feel nervous, but that fear fades over time as long as you keep showing up. Confidence is a result of doing hard things again and again until they're no longer hard. 4, your brain is still translating. When you try to speak, do you think in your native language first, then try to translate? If so, that's slowing you down. To speak fluently, you need to start thinking directly in English. That way, you speak faster, more naturally, and with less hesitation. This takes time, but it starts with awareness and daily speaking practice. 5, you're not used to real-time responses. Listening is passive. You sit back and absorb. Speaking is active. You have to form ideas, choose words, build sentences all in real time. That takes practice. It's like playing an instrument. The first time, your fingers stumble, but with enough repetition, your brain and mouth begin to sync. Now that we understand the problem, let's talk solutions. Here are 7 practical tips you can start using today to improve your speaking. 1, speak every day no matter what. Even 5 minutes a day can change everything. Talk to yourself while making coffee. Describe your day. Practice small dialogues out loud. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create small speaking moments throughout your day. 2, use the repeat and shadow method. This is one of my favorite techniques. It's called shadowing. Find a short video or podcast in English, listen to a sentence, then repeat it, trying to copy the rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. Then do it again this time, at the same time as the speaker. This builds fluency, pronunciation, and confidence all at once. 3, record yourself speaking. Yes, it feels weird at first, but recording yourself helps you hear your voice, notice pronunciation issues, and track your progress over time. Start by reading a short text out loud. Then, try speaking freely about your day. Listen back and notice what went well and what can be improved. 4, think in English. Start simple. Instead of thinking and translating it, train your brain to go straight to, "It's sunny today." Label objects around you in English. Narrate your actions in English. Bit by bit, your thoughts will shift into the language you're learning. 5, join a speaking club or find a partner. You don't have to do this alone. There are thousands of learners just like you, and many are also looking for a partner to practice with. Join a speaking group online or in person. Use platforms like Tandem or HelloTalk to find conversation buddies. Don't worry about being perfect. Worry about being consistent. 6, let go of perfection. You're not an actor. You're not on stage. You're just trying to communicate. No one expects your English to be flawless. And honestly, most people admire anyone who's brave enough to speak a second language. Focus on the message, not the mistakes. 7, Celebrate progress, not just perfection. Did you speak a full sentence today? Celebrate. Did you ask a question at the store in English? Amazing. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Every small win is proof that you're moving forward. Look, the fact that you're here listening to this podcast means something very important. You care. You want to grow. You're already on the path. Understanding English is not a small achievement. It means your brain has already learned so much. Now, it's time to unlock the next level, speaking with confidence. You don't need to wait until you're ready. The truth is, you become ready by starting by speaking before you feel 100% comfortable, by practicing when it feels awkward, by showing up even when you're afraid. And I promise you, the more you speak, the more fluent you'll become. So today, speak out loud even just one sentence. Write it down, say it again, whisper it if you have to. But speak. That's how fluency begins. If this episode inspired you or gave you something useful to try, please follow the English Adventure podcast so you never miss a new episode. Share it with a friend who's also learning English because language is better when we learn together. Let's build this journey one voice at a time. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, your voice matters. I'm Adam, and this was English Adventure. Talk to you soon.